What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Foxtrot Talks. Today I've got a couple good news stories for you today. The first one's about how Tinder is being used to help raise awareness about organ donation in the UK, and the other comes from the University of Washington, where two students invented gloves that can convert sign language into audible speech. So everyone knows how Tinder works. You either swipe right if you like the looks of somebody's profile, or you swipe left if you don't. What the UK National Health Service wants to do is use this to help raise awareness for organ donation. So the premise is that there's certain profiles on Tinder in the UK that if you swipe right to, you'll receive a message that says, "If only it were this easy for those in need of life-saving organs to find a match." So there are a few reasons why I really like this, and only one of them is because of how they changed the definition of match in Tinder to mean matching an organ donation. The others being that I feel like this is a good audience to target because the younger generation is more open and considerate of things like organ donation than what I think an older generation might be. I also think it's a really good marketing campaign that'll garner a lot of discussion among young people about organ donation, and it will hopefully direct a lot of them to consider it in the future. So organ donation is a bit of a difficult topic for a lot of people because there seems to be two pretty strong parties, one for it and one against it, and they both have really good reasons for why they feel the way they do. And I don't think anyone should feel like they have to donate the organs or anything, because the premise, like when it all boils down to, is that it's your body, and you can do whatever you want with it. If you want to give your organs away, you can. If you don't have to. But I think it's an important thing to consider, considering how long the wait lists are for organs, and the fact that they take the organs after you've passed away. So I mean, the organs don't really do much good for you then. But that's just my 2 cents about it. So if you're interested in becoming an organ donor, or you want to find out more information about it, I've left a link down in the description below so you can find out more. So our other story comes from the University of Washington, where two students created gloves that convert sign language into audible speech. So these gloves contain sensors that record the user's gestures and hand movements and then sends that information via Bluetooth to a computer, which then correlates those hand movements to the certain phrases or words that they mean and then vocalizes that through a speaker. These gloves are also a lot more lightweight and less hardware intensive than other options out there, which usually use some sort of video recording software, or sometimes they cover like a lot of the hands or the arms, and those options just aren't as practical as what these gloves that these students have made. Aside from their application in converting sign language to speech, these gloves also have applications for increasing dexterity in virtual reality and also assisting patients during rehabilitation. So these gloves are super cool and have major implications in helping those who are hearing impaired overcome the communication barriers that are currently in place. I really can't wait to see these hit the market and observe the sort of impact they'll have for these people. Alright guys, that's it for today's episode. If you liked the video, please leave a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe for more cool news stories in the future. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next episode.